foundation's looking better on my skin now. So I do think I'm liking it. It was very thick looking and cakey looking when I initially applied it. I do feel like I put a little bit too much on. I feel like a little does go a long way, but I kind of just didn't know what I was working with on consistency since it's been a really long time that I've used this double wear foundation. But it is looking pretty good right now. So I feel like the color in the viewfinder at least is looking okay. In my mirror, it's looking all right. It would be better if I got a little bit more tan. But I am enjoying it. I applied it with the Beauty Blender, as you'll see in the video, and I'm going to try it with a brush, I think, tomorrow, and see how I like it with that. But yeah, I do really like the foundation, and like I said, this is a very simple, basic look, so if you want to just chat with me, hear me talk about makeup that I've used in the past, and watch me put this makeup on, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so I don't know how I feel about this foundation. I don't really know if it matches me or not. I don't know. I feel like I'm orange. And I feel like I put way too much on. And maybe when I'm more tan, it will work. I don't know. It feels way too dark on me. What do you think? I wanted to try the color Tawny, but they didn't have it. And this is like one step down from Tawny. If you're familiar with Estee Lauder colors, this color is actually 3W2 Cashew. I probably should have got 3W1, which was Tawny. But all the girls, like I used to wear Tawny when I was younger, back when I first started wearing makeup. And it matched me fine then, but I was more fair, I think, when I was a little bit younger than what I am now. But I don't know, I'm confused on this color because the girls on YouTube that wear Tawny, they are not as tan as me, in my opinion. Like naturally tan, like they self-tan to get the color that they have. And they don't seem as dark as me, but they're wearing tawny. I don't know. I feel like I made a bad choice on this color selection, and I can't take it back because I got it at that cosmetic company outlet, and I won't be going back to Kansas City for a few weeks. I mean, I guess I could take it back like in a few weeks, but actually I won't really be in Kansas City. I'll be in another city that's like 45 minutes from Kansas City, and I don't know if I feel like driving all the way to Kansas City when I'm there for a business trip. So yeah, I don't know. Like on camera it's not horrible, but like you can tell it's darker. Like I'm darker. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wear this around for a while and see how it works, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna start going to my tanning bed. And I know you guys are gonna say tanning beds are bad, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and start tanning. Maybe check out a self-tanner, I don't know, and see if I can get my color to match up with some of my foundations that I haven't been able to really wear successfully lately, because they are my like summertime foundations. So it's about time that I start getting a little bit of color in my skin, start going outside some, because it is starting to get warmer. And yeah, we need some color back in my skin, because my husband was even like, you're really pale. Like he works outside, and he thought that I was looking ultra pale because my husband, if you guys don't know, is a white guy, and he can tend to get a little bit darker than me in the summertime just because he does work outside for a living, and he always makes fun of me that he's darker than his black wife. So yeah, anywho, so let's put this concealer on. And I really hope that the mic is on this camera right now. I think it is. I hope so. That's kind of why I didn't talk through the first portion of the video, because I wasn't really sure if the mic was on. So I think it is. Alright, so I've got the concealer going. My concealer almost looks too pale with this foundation. But we'll make it. We'll make this work. And this will be kind of like a first impression, kind of you guys seeing what I think about the double wear and all that good stuff. I used to wear it, like I said, years and years and years ago. I started out wearing Fashion Fair makeup. It's a makeup line. I wouldn't say like specific. Well, yeah, it is kind of geared towards women of color. So black women or people that have a little bit more of like a golden, darker skin tone. So that is actually the very first makeup I ever wore. And then I wanted to venture out and I wanted to try something different once I got a little bit older. Because my mom took me there to get matched up for my first time so I could wear like big girl makeup when I wanted to start wearing makeup. And then when I got a little bit older, I wanted to branch out to something a little bit different. The reason I started with Fashion Fair is because that's what my mom always wore, so that's what she was familiar with. Well, I had really bad acne to the point where my face was like covered in it. So the Fashion Fair lady worked next to the Dermablend counter. So I started wearing Dermablend, like cake makeup basically. It's what I use now for a really high coverage concealer on a lot of my scars on my jawline. And I got tired of wearing like full on cake face all the freaking time. So I went to Estee Lauder and they had Double Wear, which is a very high coverage, you know, medium to full coverage foundation. And it worked really, really, really well for me for a long time. And that's really all that I wore, I would say middle school to the beginning part of high school. And then, you know, then I just got curious about other makeup. So then I had gotten a sample of a Lancome dual, I forgot the name of it, was dual something like powder, cream to powder foundation. So then I started wearing that once my acne kind of got a little bit better and it wasn't as crazy on my face. And then from there I went to MAC and wore MAC for probably, gosh, 10 years up until a couple years ago when I started playing with other foundations and brands and things like that, and I learned that I like MAC makeup a lot, but I really feel like it did make me look orange, kind of like how this Double Wear is starting to look a little bit, in my opinion. Okay, once I've powdered it, it's not that bad. Like, So I don't know what just happened with my camera. I just totally like froze up and started making weird glitchy colors on the screen. Odd. But like I was saying, the foundation, once I've set it with a powder, it is still, I think, too dark for me because my chest and my neck are like two totally different colors. But I think it toned it down a little bit. So I feel like once I've gotten tan, that this will work. It'll work fine. I think it will for the summertime. And it's very, like, once it dried down and I put powder on it, I like the finish of it. So thumbs up there. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to some eyes. So I'm just going to do a really basic, simple, you know, eye makeup look today. Basically, I just wanted to get on here and kind of talk about my new foundation that I got yesterday and see what the color looked like and figured I would film myself getting ready with you guys for the day. So I am about to head to go get my dad a birthday gift and go to lunch with him. His birthday was last Saturday and both of us have just been super duper busy, so we haven't had a chance to go anywhere. And I don't live in the same town as my parents. I don't live far by any means. Like, I live in a farther suburb of the city that we live in. So I go into town to go to work and things like that, but I don't go very farther than work and then back home during the week. So on the weekends I do try to spend time with my mama and my dad and my aunts and my grandma and like everyone in my family that I don't get to see that super often. So yeah. So if you guys can't tell, I'm using the Balm's Meet Matte Nude palette. This is like my favorite matte palette. I love this palette. It's great. You can do a lot of looks actually with this palette, in my opinion, if you want just more of the neutral, natural looks. But I'm just going with something kind of, you know, simple and basic today. I'm using kind of that peachy color in the palette. It's called Mattsingen? S-I-N-G-H. I don't really know how to pronounce that. But yeah, that's the color I'm using right now for my crease. And just kind of bringing it up a little bit higher, because we're not going to use very many shades today. I just want to keep this really simple because my dad and I are just going to lunch and nothing super duper special or whatever. So then next I'm going to go in actually with, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something really different. No, I'm not. I'm going to stick with what I know. I'm going to go with Matte Malloy, which is the white. Dust a little bit of that off, and I actually just did this look the other day for work. Super easy, super simple. Oh, and this Wet n Wild brush is not bad. I got this at Walgreens a few weeks ago and I've never actually used it. Yeah, it's really fluffy. I almost think it would be a good blending brush for as fluffy as it actually is, instead of pack it on color. But yeah, I did this look the other day. It's just one of my kind of go-to when I don't want to think makeup looks. And yeah, it's easy. So just put a little bit of that white on. And sometimes it looks kind of stark initially until I finish out the rest of the look. I don't think I'm going to do eyeliner today because I just don't really feel like it. So yeah, it's going to be just really basic, neutral, simple look. Then I'm going to go in with Matte Garcia, which is kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. Like a burgundy brown almost, and just put that here on the outside of the eye. And yes, I'm using the same brush that I did. This is the Eco Tools crease brush? No, highlighting brush. I don't know why they call it a highlighting brush, because it's the perfect brush for working in your crease and blending. So just add a little bit of that just to the outside of the eye. Since we're not going to do liner, just wanted to add a little bit of something kind of to tone down that white that I put on my lid. And yeah, basically guys, this isn't like, you know, like a tutorial by any means, but I'm just wanting to get on here. I haven't done like a makeup video in a while. I feel like I needed to because I had a little bit of extra time today. And yeah, but I am filming a haul video once I get done with my makeup actually. And that video probably will go up first, I think. I'm not sure. I think it'll go up first and then this video will go up second. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright. I think we got that to my liking. So then next we're going to go in and just highlight the brow bone. I don't like using the white color in the palette to do my brow bone because it's just too stark for my skin tone, especially now that my foundation is like hecka dark on me. So I'm going in with that yellow color is Matte Lombardi and just using that to highlight my brow bone. Okay. Okay, so once we've done that, then I'm going to go in with my brow pencil, and I love this brow pencil. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I use the color Ash Brown because I don't like my brows to be too dark because my hair color is not, I don't have my hair dyed any longer or colored or however you want to say it. I haven't done that in a long time. And I used to have my hair colored black, like pitch black black. And I haven't done that in a while, and my hair color has been growing in some new natural color that I've never seen my hair grow in before. My hair's always been like dark brown naturally, but it's been growing in like a reddish brown here lately, and I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, so my eyebrows, I don't want them to be like ultra crazy dark, and I found out that this ash brown is a really good color if I'm just wanting a basic, simple brow, like not bam in your face brow for like normal everyday wear. I do have a couple other darker pencils if I'm doing like a darker makeup or something like that. When I want my brows to look like bam, then I'll use those, but this is just great and easy for everyday use. And in my opinion, this brow pencil is a dupe for the Anastasia brow wiz. Like, it is. This pencil's great, as is the Anastasia. If you don't want to invest in the Anastasia, and I haven't for a while, like I used to use it faithfully, and none of these pencils last that long. And now that I found this one, it's only $10 versus Anastasia's $21. And for a while, I was using one Anastasia every, I'd say 5 weeks. I was going to get a new one, and it just got really, it got really costly, and I'd rather be able to spend that money on other items that I can try and have more fun with than just a brow pencil. Now, not to say I won't purchase it again, because if I get a coupon, you know, again for Ulta or Sephora, I might just get it just to have it, because I do like it, but this is just as good. Alrighty, so then next, now that the brows are done, I'm just going to go in with, actually I need to, I have really dry eyebrows, like it's kind of TMI, kind of gross, but when I do my eyebrows, I always have to kind of go back through my eyelashes before I put any mascara on to make sure none of the dry skin has creeped down into my lashes, which I know is gross. It's really gross. Alright, so we're going to go in with our what is this? Not Real Techniques. Benefit They're Real mascara. And put a little bit of that on. I do want to try the rollerball, and it sucks. I had a coupon to get a free deluxe sample of it, and I let it expire, so I didn't get to try it. But I do want to give it a go sometime. I don't want to really buy it, though, if I'm not going to like it, you know? So, yeah, I need to talk to one of my friends that works at Ulta to see if there's any way that I can get the hookup, if they have any extra deluxe samples to try, because I just hate to commit to buying a higher end, you know, mid-end mascara that's $24 if I'm not gonna, oh man, I just got mascara on my lid, if I'm not gonna like it, you know. It's just a waste of your money, and I'll use it regardless if I, you know, don't like it, just because it was my money and I used it, I spent it, and I need to get my wear out of it. But yeah, I really rather try it first before buying it, kind of like I did with the Benefit. I had several samples, liked it, bought it. Alright, so the next we're going to go in with bronzing of the cheeks, which we don't have to do a lot of because of the fact that this foundation is a little dark for me. So thank goodness today when I leave, I am going to be wearing a jean jacket to cover up my pale arms versus my darker face. So just going to bronze up, and I'm using a CoverGirl powder actually. It's not a bronzing powder, it's just a basic face powder. This is the CoverGirl Clean Oil Control Press Powder in the color 565 Tawny. So, just going to put a little bit of that on our cheeks. Just to make the look not so, you know, one color flat. I feel like that's good enough. Okay. So then, next what we're going to do is, I didn't bring a lip product out here. No, sir, I did not. I did not bring a lip product. Well, I don't really want to wear this purple. Let me... that sucks. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I had to go pick up a lipstick really fast because I did not bring any lip products in here with me. And I needed a makeup wipe because I'm kind of messy right now from blending everything in and dumping that foundation out on the back of my hand. And it's funny, I bought a mixing tray and spatula and I've never like cleaned it so I can start using it. I got it off of eBay and I'm just weird like that. Like I need to disinfect it before I start putting product on it that I'm going to put on my face. So yeah, so I got my lip product and my blush. So for blush, I'm going to use my new favorite. And to me, this reminds me of NARS Orgasm, kind of toned down a little bit. And it's this Model Co blush that I got in my Ipsy bag like a month ago, I want to say. Oh, I just broke my nail. I just broke my nail. Oh, time out. Time out. Okay, I'm back and my nail is broke. That's lovely. My thumbnail, it cracked right over here. I already had a little crack, but it really cracked. That sucks. And I just did my nails. Boo. Well, that gives me an excuse to go buy some new nail polish. Here lately I've been really liking the gel technology polish, not the actual kind you have to cure, but the regular polish that happens to have like gel technology in it. I've really been liking that. Putting on like 3 coats to give it that gel-like look. And then finishing off with a really good top coat, which I've been using Insta-Dry from Sally Hansen, and I really enjoy that. But yeah, I think I'm going to go buy some nail polish after I have lunch with my dad today. So if you guys want another nail video, let me know. I'm starting to lose, like, I'm really, really losing motivation and inspiration on all the nail art. I really am. Like, that's why my nails have been really basic lately. Because I'm not finding anything that's inspiring me to do something fun and different. So, yeah. If you guys have some ideas, give me some ideas. If you want to see more nail art videos, let me know because I am losing motivation and I don't want to keep doing the same nail art designs over and over because I find myself getting in a comfort zone and I will do the same style of nail art design with a variation, like twist or just change the colors, and that's boring. So, anywho. So for my lips, I'm going to be using Mica Beauty Cosmetics little tinted lip balm in the color number 6 Fiesta. So I haven't used this, I don't think, since I got it. And yeah, it's pretty. It's very dry. Not a balm. It's very, very dry actually. Maybe that is why I have not used this, like, since the first time I got it, because it's very thin and very dry on my mouth. And it's like a stain, not a balm. Is it called a balm stain? Nope. It's just a tinted lip balm. It's almost like you had ice cream and you like had like a strawberry or a cherry ice cream popsicle type thing and it stained your mouth, or like Kool-Aid or something like that. It's a pretty color, but I feel like I need gloss on top of it. You know what? No. I'm just going to go with it like this. Whatever. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to, yeah, no lip liner, just that dabbed on and kind of smeared out. I have a feeling my mouth is going to get overly dry here shortly, and I will keep a gloss in my purse to touch up. But yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, this is the finished look. Very basic, very simple, going to lunch look. And yeah.